Welcome to Kathy's Hobby Corner.
Hey guys, I am still on this journey. Today I am checking on my sprouts. I've been doing a little research, so I've learned a few more things. I am looking forward to switching these out and maybe getting ready to move some of them into a pot. And I'll tell you why. So, as y'all can see, let me turn the light off. Okay. As y'all can see, we have these in front of the window. But in looking, y'all see the height of some of these? Now, let's turn this around so y'all can get a good gander. All right. Our broccoli is doing really well, okay? So I want to look at, since we've gotten past the starter leaves and we're getting into our permanent leaves, the second set of our permanent leaves, I'm thinking about transplanting these into pots because I don't want to leave the lid on here because I don't want it to cause any mold or anything. Also, going with our cabbages here, we've got some that are really doing well. And of course, our tomatoes are doing outstanding. So I want to get these out of here today, get these put in small pots, and then I can close these back up, let them continue to get to where they need to be. You see, we still got a few small ones coming in here. Plus, things like the celery. Is that a celery? I don't know. That might be a celery. Plus, things like the celery and the bell peppers have not begun doing anything. Now, it could be that the bell peppers need to be warmer, so I might need to think about getting a heating pad. But we've been keeping the temperature between 78 and 80 degrees at night specifically, and 76 during the day. But these are getting so tall, they're going to start touching the lid. And I don't want that to be a problem because like this one, I believe I can go ahead and relocate it into a pot. It's still got plenty of soil around it, of course, but we don't want it to get stunted in here. And if I go ahead on and put this into a pot, then by putting it into a pot, we are giving it a better chance to start getting more nutrients to help it spread out and keep going. Okay, so that is the plan. We're going to make a run probably to the Home Depot to get us our pots, our little mini pots. And I've already got soil out on the deck, so we'll be working with that. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. We made it back from the Home Depot. I got my supplies. I got me some good old pot mix so that once we transplant the little spuds into our 3-inch pots. Yeah, these are the 3-inch pots, seed pots. They have a little bit more room to stretch the wings out and fly a little bit. All right, so these are the first ones we started. And I'm taking out the ones that are actually coming up. I showed y'all these a little bit earlier before I went to the store. And now I'm getting ready to transplant the ones that are growing over to the pots. Cabbage. This one's coming out of here. Cabbage. This is cabbage. And then we have tomatoes. We are leaving the ones over here that are not growing yet, guys. We're only taking out the ones that have begun to grow, and I'm afraid they'll be too tall for the lids. That way we can put the lid back down on these that are left so they can continue to germinate. I think I just need to work on making sure the temperature's a little warmer maybe for these others. But celery should have started, and I don't see where it has started. Y'all know last year I tried to do celery, and that did not work out so well. So anyway, look, that's a twofer. We need to take one of these out and get it into a separate pot by itself. So we'll work on that too. All right, these here, we're going to spray down. Let's see. We're going to spray these down. We're going to put the lid back on them. All right, and back on goes the lid. All right, guys, let's get started. Get my gloves on. And we want to keep them in their sections so that we can make sure we know what we're growing in each section, okay? Let's see. Alright, let's start with the tomatoes. And we've got, I think, all 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 tomatoes that are ready. All right, and what we're going to remember is once we get them potted, these are going to be in here for a little while until we transplant them outside into the garden. Okay? All right, cabbage, broccoli. guys, we had to go and get some bigger pots. It's going to be our cabbage section. Yeah, I know I've had these trays since every year I've pretty much worked. I've had these water trays. Let me put this in here. Once we finish that other section, we'll move on. We're going to get a little water on the ones we've already transplanted. Let's finish up with the tomatoes. We are transplanting our tomatoes, moving them over. And these are going to go back on our shelving. All right, we are all filled up with tomatoes. We have our cabbages over here. Let's finish up with our broccoli. All right, those are our broccolis. All right, guys. So we've got everything set up. And we're going to give these more time to germinate and grow. We've got a few coming out of the soil, but some of our celery and our bell peppers haven't started yet. So we're going to try to work on them as far as the heat levels, staying warm and staying moisturized. Y'all saw I gave them a spray. These, I gave them a little liquid, so they should be fine. And I've got another grow light I need to set up. So I have grow lights. These were the ones we used last year in the garage. But I think I'm going to see about investing in like the long grow light so that everybody can get some. I have another grow light down here. I think I'm going to move it around up here. But yeah, I think I will. And I think they run maybe about $20 to $40, the ones that hang on the chains. So we're going to see about that and see if we can keep everything going. But for now, they'll do fine just in front of this window with the light coming in from this window. All right. Thanks for watching.
Dance in the golden hour. Her hands tend to seeds, her heart takes flight in this backyard haven where dreams